Welcome. And we're still in the festive mood, and it's still happy holidays to all of you, and happy holidays. So I have another guest here this week, and he does a little bit of everything. And I'm really surprised that he does not know the gentleman that was here last week, because if you remember, who you watched last week was from Entertainment Masters, Nathan, and he deals with go-go masters. And so this person also, station that he comes from is called
Radio Live.
Go-Go Radio Live, okay? And so I'm going to introduce him to you, excuse me, and his name is Bam 640. And also, he does other things, and he's going to tell us about himself. We are going to take a short break where he has a 4-minute song that he has, but we're not going to let you, we're just going to give you a tease of it, okay? And we'll play 2 minutes of it, and then you'll see a picture of him, and then what we'll do is that we will fade back into our conversation. So I'm just trying to line this up for you so you don't get confused. But I want to introduce to you Mr. Bam 640.
Yeah, what's up?
All right.
Good.
Woke up this morning, my homie done died. Mad at Instagram for killing my vibe. Mad at Instagram like Instagram Live. Niggas started trying to figure the struggle out. Trying to see what this life about. Niggas tired of trapping public house. Shit is getting wild, niggas dying. I don't know what they said happened. Woke up early from the late night trapping. Nose running, had to grab a napkin. Eating good, so my stomach flabby. Feeling weird, now I'm out of bed. Feel the breeze from the cold air. 40 on me, not a can of beer. OG, man. My worst fears may ever clear. I just got it right out of my deal. All I could think about was like myself. We was only around all the good men. Had a team around a good man. Only hung around a good man. Everybody was a good man. Trapped in the trenches like big man. Goddamn, man, I miss the home, man, I miss the home. I think about you, man, all the time, all the time. Goddamn, man, I miss the home, man, I miss the home. Thinking about you make me wanna cry. Goddamn, man, I miss the home and never ever thought you'd take a final ride. Know you in my heart, now close my eyes. Think about you make me wanna cry. Goddamn, man, know I miss the home and never ever thought you'd take a final ride. Know you in my heart, now close my eyes. Think about you make me wanna cry. Goddamn, man, I miss the homie. Think about you make me wanna cry. Goddamn, I miss the homie. Think about you make me wanna cry.
One day you're here, the next day you're gone.
Wow.
Never thought I'd be saying your name in my song.
Ain't that some
We
shit?
all living wrong,
Yeah.
sinning while we winning.
I'm winning, though.
Been like this from the beginning,
640
asking
forever.
God for forgiveness
Damn.
against all odds. Long live the God.
Yeah.
Me and you go back
I miss you, my
like
nigga.
4 S's and
to the
iPod.
God.
Ain't the same since you been gone. Try my best to hold
holding.
on. Something I wonder where we went wrong. The sun getting tall, still ball till I fall. No matter what, I'ma do it for y'all.
Do it for 42.
Miss you, my nigga.
My nigga.
And that's till I die.
Till I die.
Praying on my knees, asking God
I understand.
why.
Goddamn, man, I miss the home, man, I miss the home. I think about you, man, all the time, all the time. Goddamn, man, I miss the home, man, I miss the home. Thinking about you, man.
Hey, now that was just a wonderful song, and even though we didn't play all of it, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. We were just talking about the release of the song, and so tell them a little bit about the song. What motivated you with the song?
The song will actually, when I sent it to Bankman, I didn't know he was gonna make a Rest in Peace song. So I let him do. I said, okay, put a hook on in a verse, then I'm gonna come lay it down. And so happened that the guy from the 420 Smoke Road series that he know died in a car accident. And one of my closest friends, Easy the God, a great uptown rapper from Northwest, he got killed July the 30th. So it was easy. It wasn't hard for us to make that. So that's what I did. That's what I did with this whole album. I just wanted to bring talented DMV artists together, all on one album up under my project. So when we push it out there to Miami and New York, they know that DC is known for other things than just go-go.
Right. And so, and your release date for this particular product is?
March 9th.
March 9th. And why did you choose March 9th?
Because I feel like Biggie Smalls is the greatest rapper. I feel like that this is one of them Life After Death albums. This is one of them albums that's gonna be played for a long time from long gone. So.
And it's in his memory. It
Right.
kind of sort of, you kind of
Right.
made it a tribute to him.
Right.
And by doing the DMV artists that you
Right,
had,
yeah.
it kind of helps us get that exposure, like you
Right.
said.
It's kind of like he did when he was out there. He had Mace on, and he had he just had R. Kelly. He had Angela Winbush. Like when he did his Life After Death, he had so many features on it. So that's what I'm doing, bringing the city.
Mary J. Blige was on
Yeah,
there?
because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of great DMV artists that don't get the recognition, but people know who Bam 640 is. So, and it's gonna be hosted by DJ Wig of the Coke Boys, who is French Montana DJ mainstream artist. So, I'm just doing it for the city.
Okay.
So we bring the city together.
Okay, and that's what I try to do as well. I try to give artists a platform, and I know. So your radio station is Go.
Go Radio Live is a Different Mind show.
Okay, and so what days of the week are you on Go?
I'm on Mondays 8 to 10. Me and DJ Andre Michael and Miss D. So
8 to 10 in the AM or 8 to 10 at night?
at night, I'm prime time. I can't
You
do
prime
the
time.
Prime time. Prime time.
Prime time. Okay, and so it's some other things that you do. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Really, I was like, when I started rapping, I started off rapping like in '98. Big G is one of my best mentors. Like me and him from the same neighborhood. That's where the 640 come from. That's where I'm from. 640 Park Road. So,
Okay.
So one time he was just telling me, like, your lyrics getting real serious. You need to make an album. So I mean, because I kept just going to the club, and then when he called me up there, I just rap with the band, freestyle and stuff like that. So I started taking my lyrics seriously. And when my sister died in 2003, I really just wanted to honor in my own way. So that's what happened with that. And by the time that came on, as time go on, people see my work effort. They seen Bugs from Junkyard. He pulled me in, and that's how I got on Go Radio, because they had a show called Go in the Streets, and I was on the co-host. And then after that, he said, "You know what? You good on the radio." So I just kept doing it. And then Nico gave me my own show, Different Mind show, and the rest is history.
So you're a radio personality,
Right.
you're a rapper, and like you said, you were just up for the Titan Arts Award. In fact, we were both in the same
Right,
category,
right.
internet radio host.
Right.
But the great Eddie Kane, that's been in the
Great Eddie
business
Kane.
for 20 years, and he's also in a streaming called Transition movie now, and he's won it for the last 3 years, so he can't win it again.
Yeah.
So I've been nominated for 2 years. Okay.
Right.
One for radio host and one for internet radio streaming host.
Right.
And
He's a great guy.
yes.
Great guy.
So next year, Eddie won't be
Because he's
in
going
one
to
of
the Hall
those
of Fame.
categories because he has to go to Hall of Fame, right? And in the Hall of Fame, what they'll do is still give him an honorary award, like they did the other
Right.
night for all those folks.
Oh, Big G.
Yeah, but Eddie is down at Listen Radio, Listen Live,
Listen Vision.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision. So you know who he is if you listen to Listen Vision.
My
Right
manager's
across the street from Howard University, right across the street from Howard University on Georgia Avenue. Yeah. And where's Go?
Iverson Mall.
You're in Iverson Mall.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
So you got all that crew over there. He got the other crew over there, and I got this people out here. Okay.
It's everybody. Anybody could be successful. Like my manager, she has a show on Listen Vision too on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So we all it's like everybody got their own crowd.
Right.
I got the ratchet crowd.
Well,
as they say.
don't call your people that. Don't do that.
That's what they say. They call themselves. I mean, it's just
It's funny, and you know my sister.
I'm just
She
being
talk about
funny.
my sister say the same thing about her friends. My friends just ratchet. It's okay. I don't
Nah,
care.
it's just like I just like people listen to me hood. They see me turn up. I talk about the issues that nobody don't talk about. But sometimes I get political and tell the truth about the Donald Trump and Hillary situation. I mean, just
Oh, we did too.
It just, I'm saying, I'm just real with the people. They know who I am. But one thing I can say about people know when they hear me on the radio, they say that's how he is. You know what I'm saying? People that really know that's how he is. He's not just faking for no radio or trying to prep. No, that's how he is. That is him. That's Bam right there. So.
Well, so Bam to me, Bam Bam, because I'm the same way, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that we got this opportunity because we talked one time before, and I don't know what happened. I mean, you met me on Facebook and asked me then, and we said okay, and the follow through didn't come up. But you
busy,
said,
I'm busy.
Yeah, and so when you I know when you texted me on Facebook, you didn't think I was gonna say, "Hey, hook me on Messenger, and I'm gonna hook you up."
Yeah.
And how fast did you get hooked?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
Everything.
So, I mean, only because I
come
knew
with
that we had
patience.
talked about. I know we had talked about it before,
Right.
and I didn't want, and it wasn't like you said. We've been real busy, so I said, "Wow, here's an opportunity. Let me get him on," and you know, from here we got a relationship, and I think that all of us, like you said. Tawana has her own group. You have and I have a group. I mean, and it's so many of us that know each other now that I think networking for all of us is very important. I think that we all can bring something really, really wonderful and great to this city if we just stick together and try to do it as a group. And I've been saying that to everybody that's come on my show this year, you know, because that's what it's about.
And even when my DJ called me last night, he said Eddie Kane said you up next. Like he just like the stuff that Bam doing, the viewers he getting and the following he getting, man. And I appreciate for him. Even though when he won the award, he came up to me when I was right there at the red carpet. He said, "Man, that's a good one because you doing your thing." Because he's like when the numbers come out or the votes, we always neck to neck. So I mean, but he deserve it. He done been doing stuff like he been on national TV out. Atlanta, one of the interviews he did with Backyard, he was on TV 50. He has really put it down for DMV artists. My first interview was with Eddie Kane. So he definitely deserves it. He's definitely a radio legend. He's definitely a legend in the city. So.
He is. He really is. And they got a lot of legends that was out there too. I have to give a shout out because everybody know who Licio Sport is. I just want you to know that Licio Sport won Graphic Designer of the Year.
Right.
And you know, for us, for this following that we have, you know him when you see him, and he's been on here a number of times. And I just want you to know that he won the Titan Arts Award this year, first time nominated, and he won the first time out. Now, you know he won Dottie Awards last year, so, you know, he's getting around and people getting to know who he is, but I had to give him a shout out because he is my producer, okay? So shout out to Licio Sport, he's one of them, along with Tom that's sitting back there. Right. But, yeah, so it was a good event, though, that we had.
Man, that was like the DMV Grammys.
Yeah.
I just felt that Grammy, it just didn't feel that you lost. You didn't feel no defeat. You went in there and you just felt, I mean, like, dang, I've arrived. You felt like good, you like amongst the stars. Like everybody that go to Academy Awards don't win, but they know they was in good movies.
Absolutely.
You know
and so a nomination is just as good as a win.
Yeah,
because
I know.
you can always say that you were nominated.
That's my second year in a row being nominated.
Yeah, that's me and you.
So into finishing that Final Four is always a good thing. But they had, before that, they had the DMV Underground Awards.
Okay.
And I won Host of the Year for that.
Okay.
I did win Host of the Year for that.
Okay.
So, I mean, and Go-Go Radio won Internet Station of the Year. So as a team, I still been a wonderful year.
Yeah.
Still been a blessed year.
That's right.
It's been a great year. A lot of artists don't get what I get. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I try to bring them on so they could get that feeling. That's why I wanted to start a Different Mind Show for the people that I know people want to reach out to and give everybody a chance because it's a story. Everybody has a story. Like I asked this lady to come on that I seen speak. Ain't know what she spoke about, but she was a domestic violence survivor. And when she went live on her event, man, she had everybody like really listening in. So you never know the person who chance you get. Everybody deserves a chance. People now that I'm blessed more than other people because I came in the door knowing Big G. Everybody know Big G. Everybody know Bugs. You know what I'm saying? I had that leeway. A lot of DMV artists don't have that leeway. Like I had somebody to put me on that big stage. You know? Put me on a big stage like the Howard Theater. And also the great promoters like Nick DeBiz, Manny, Anthony Quinn, Frank White. There's a lot of promoters that just, like, I want Bam to host my event no matter what. I want him to host my event, and that's a blessing. A lot of people don't get that.
And this city is not only with rappers, but we have talented people in every arena that's out there. We have book writers, we have film writers. Kareem Mowatt's a good friend of mine, and he won film director, and this is third year for him for film director, and third year for him for best movie. So he's out again. You know, him and Eddie Kane, they out the picture. Well, he could make another movie, but he can't be another film director, because he's been there 3 years straight. But it is so much talent in this city, and that for 3 years has kept me in business because there is so much talent in the DMV really and Baltimore area, you know. And I'm just glad that we could have you on so that, you know, people could see you in my sector of the area, so they can see who you are and know who you are. When they hear your name, they hear, you know, about you, and they see your music, then they know who you are because they've seen you here, you know. So we were talking about record labels, and I always say this to you guys. The artists that are in the DMV, they're trying to make it just like everybody else, okay? So when they produce their music, if they're out there selling them in the trunks, it's cool, okay, because that's what they're doing. But it's not good for you to take their music and then reproduce it, you know, and then give it to your friends, because now what you've done is cut their market in half. And not only that, you make it so that it makes them hard for them to get people to know who they are. I mean, I would rather have a CD that has a real cover on it than to have one that somebody burned. And then CDs are getting ready to go out of business. You know?
Everything going on. It's like everything that's people like mainstream is going up. Like when Beyonce and them drop their album, they're dropping on Apple. They're dropping on iTunes first. But I really don't care about getting signed. I'll be 40 years old. I don't care about sign. I just want, if I'm a legend in my city, I'm good. Yeah,
but I still don't want people to take your music and reproduce it. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
But they could do that. I mean, they can't do that by being copyrighted. But I mean, but they allow people like Jay-Z. Somebody want to remake his joint, but they put it on a mixtape website. It's not like they going to stores and selling it.
Yeah.
They put it on like Spinrilla.
Yeah.
My mixtapes, that Piff, something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not, and I get what you're saying, because I'm not a fan of remix. You can't get, I have never put, if I done, the last remix I done is when Lil Wayne murders, and I put that just on SoundCloud just because I was just feeling it, because it just made me think about my sister. But I didn't put it on my album. I didn't put it on my album. I wouldn't try to say, hey, look, because it's not my song. That's what they came up with original. But all my music is original. I don't make remakes. So all my is done from scratch. I work with all DMV producers. I work with Justin Wells from Almost Famous, Digital Crank. I work my man Taylor, who was on my album too. He produced some tracks on there. Caddy Music, Wills, who did it all from playing drums and go-go and all that. And he's producer. I work with all DMV people, so I keep it in the city. So I mean, it's hard. A lot of people cheap, so they feel like they can snatch a line and snatch a beat and then make it their song. But I like, look, I need this song, and they make the song in my face, and they make the beat in their face, and we take it from there.
And so your studio, where do you go to do studio time? I
do
mostly.
My man Taylor. I go to his studio, and he's great with putting my voice where it need to be at. Like this is my 6th album, but this is the best album I had. I have people saying, man, you done really stepped your game up. You actually word playing. You making somebody think. It's just on another level right now. And I bring the whole city together. I got like so many great DMV artists on here. I even got a slow song on here. Like I attacked the streets. I attacked the motivation. I attacked the message. It's just not just no straight street album. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna
Well,
be good.
well, that's good. So it's a music for everybody.
Right.
It's not just rap, just to be rapping.
Right.
It's rap for everybody.
Right.
And so, did you put a little bit of go-go in there?
I didn't do a go-go. This is a straight album.
Just straight out, no go-go.
I didn't do no. I have a go-go track that I put on there. I might do it on a bonus track or something, but who knows? I just wanted it. It's a straight album. You know what I'm saying? So when I take all my shows, I have a show in Atlanta on January 8th.
Okay.
Man, I love Atlanta. I've been on the radio station down there too. They love me down there. That's like another DC to me. And then I do the DC DMV Takeover Miami every year. I host that every year. So we're doing a lot of things. I'm still keeping moving. A lot of shows lined up.
So did Eddie ask you to be in his movie Transition?
I didn't know he was.
Yeah.
I don't think that's his movie, is it?
Well, I mean, I know it's
a series.
It's a series, yeah.
Because Big G played in it. Wincy played in it.
Yeah.
My cousin King Sugar, a couple of people played in it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try out for Balls too. I think that'd be one of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try out for that one.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of things I'm doing with the city. I'm trying to get with the kids. I'm trying to work with the troubled teens, but man, it's just so. I mean, it's different now. Because when LaRuby May was in there, A Ward Council, I mean, she'll work me do a special thing. So, I mean, things changing. So now Trayvon White in there. So I don't know if that's something he want to do.
Well, all you have to do is nothing beats a failure but a try. That's what my father told me. That's all it takes, you know.
Right.
And if Eddie Kane said to you, you know, you next, and you know he's willing to support you and back you, then all you have to do is it's about networking in this city.
That's what it is.
You know, you got to network.
You got to network first. See, the problem with people think they jump in this stuff and they gonna become rich. Yeah, you can't. And it can't be like that.
Yeah, but I don't do this to be rich. I do it to help other people.
Yeah, me either. Me too. Because I got a job.
And I do it so that everybody that's in this area that can't get on mainstream radio or television, that they have a place that they can go. And I'm not looking for any money. I'm not looking for any accolades. I'm just trying to help somebody, you know. And it's just been a blessing because I have met so many different artists and so many different types of people here. Just like you have, you know, radio is something that's totally different. You know, radio and TV, a lot of times people think they're the same, but they're not. You know, they're two different avenues that you have so that you can help somebody go to the next place. You know, it's nothing like seeing a person. But I'm so glad that you came on because they're giving me that starting the rap sign, and I have to laugh because I'm looking at myself and Mr. Brown was here and we took pictures. Ed Brown, which comes on before me in taping, he was here tonight and he was in his red. So when y'all see him, y'all know we were in the studio the same night. But we're going to start rapping, and I want to thank you, Bam, for coming, and you have to come back. And next time, Tawana said that she's going to come too. Because she's a radio talk show host down there with you. Right. And so we'll have you both, and I'm glad that you could come out tonight.
Right. I'm glad. Anytime y'all need me. March 9th is the date.
March 9th release date. Be ready. That's right.
It's the date. Just get ready. That's right. It's going off.
That's right. So look, this is what we do here for everybody. When we get through, we wave to everybody. If you look straight at that camera right there, and we just tell everybody good night, just give them a big old wave.
All right.
And tell them good night. And he'll be back.
I'll be back.
And don't forget, March 9th is that release date for his album.
That's the goal. I mean, album release party and everything. So
I'll be looking to be there now.
Yeah, be there.
Mad at Instagram like Instagram Live. Niggas stuck trying to figure the struggle out. Trying to see what this life about. Niggas tired of trapping public house. Shit is getting wild, niggas dying. I don't know what they said happened. Woke up early from the late night trapping. Nose running, had to grab a napkin. Eating good, so my stomach flapping. Feeling weird, now I'm out of bed.
Hey guys, I know that I said goodnight to you, but this is a holiday treat, okay? I actually want to introduce to you Bam's manager, Tawana Duncan. And she's a radio talk show host as well. Yes. So tell us about yourself and how it is to promote your
awesome.
Bam.
Oh, first of all, thanks for having us here. meeting Bam was like a blessing to me. I met him maybe about a month ago, and congratulated him on the Host of the Year. And then I kind of threatened him, I told him, I said, enjoy it now because next year we coming for you.
That's right.
Okay. So we cracked jokes about that, and I just kind of followed him and watched his work ethic, and watched how he pretty much promoted himself and got himself out there, and how he does his live videos and everything. And so I was always impressed with him.
Right.
And
so you are a radio talk show. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we got 3 minutes.
Okay.
And I do want them to know, and I'm bringing her back, guys, okay? But tonight, so you're a radio talk show host personality as well. So
Yes.
tell them where you are.
Currently, right now, I'm over at For Networking Chicks and Listen Vision radio station.
And that's located on Georgia
on Georgia
Avenue, where
Avenue,
Eddie
across from
Kane
Howard.
is.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right. That's our brother.
That's right. And so what time do you come on?
We come on every Thursday, 8 to 9 p.m.
Okay. And so, and you talk about a little bit of everything as well?
Yes, we're 4 women who've gotten together. We come from different backgrounds, and so we kind of network within the city. We get all local guests to the show who, are doing something in the community to promote their brand. And so we bring them to the show, and we have a good time with the guests. We, of course we have the serious side of it, and then we ask them these crazy questions that we are known for now. People are always like, is T going to ask me these questions? And the answer is yes, I am going to ask you those questions. And then we have an hour show, so it goes by really quick. And then at the end of the show, I do what I call my Tiva spiritual moment. And that's how we end the show. So.
Oh, and that is so fantastic.
Yes.
And so, you're right down there by Howard. The question is it a lot of Howard, do you have a lot of artists that come from Howard? Because, you got that music school over there and everything.
That's
Did you get
true.
a chance to meet those guys?
We haven't gotten a chance to meet them yet. We're still fairly new over there. But we do plan on communicating with the school and, getting some of the students to come over and get credits with us. So we are looking for an assistant. So, that would be great if somebody could email us.
Okay, we're going to put that at the end of the credits.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so look at the end of the credits and get her email address so that you can email her if you're interested in being an assistant.
Yes.
And also you can contact her, call her down at Listen Vision Radio
Yes.
on Georgia Avenue.
That's right.
And we got to start to wrap. That 4 minutes went quick.
Okay.
But she's coming back. But I just want you to meet Bam's
That's right.
manager,
Thank
okay?
you.
And so we're going to say
you.
happy holidays again.
All right,
Okay,
thank
we'll
you
wave
so
at this
much.
camera
All
right
right,
here.
hey,
Say
happy holidays.
And good night, guys.
All
Okay.
right, thank you.